alarmingly early stocks here, Hazmat. So,
For sure.
you know,
9 hammer, forward smash from Roy. What else we got? Down air from Roy.
the wind.
The wind.
Yeah. you never
Wind's
know.
always a factor, man.
Absolutely. Got to look at that weather vane, man.
All right, we're going to be getting into, I believe, game 1 coming up now.
Or a button check.
I think we do all the button checks back here, actually. I was just thinking about that. I think we do them all back here, yeah.
Game 1 on Lilat. How often do you see this happen?
Okay, it's not. It's weird that sometimes you can't tell in the beginning, you know.
Yeah. It's like one player's button check is another guy like trying to break neutral. Now, interesting starting stage here in Lilat. So we will see how this works out here. Yeah, the big problem for Game & Watch, like we said, is going to be survivability. Like in most matchups, you know, he is incredibly light, so and his he's definitely most likely to die to something incredibly strong if he's not safe. Especially against Roy, like we said, Roy not lacking very much in the kill power. But what he does have is a pretty decent offstage presence. Against a character like Roy,
Nice.
can't really recover too well.
Yeah, using the dash attack while Lilat was tilted like that was very smart from game 1. He knew what he was looking for. Back air does not connect.
Yep. Tarn trying to get himself back in this, but Game 7 continuing to push forward. And that up smash is going to take the stock right there.
Excellent use of the up smash from game 7, A1. Going to be taking Tarn's first stock pretty early, too, I got to say.
Yeah, for Game & Watch, it's definitely a respectable percent. If he's not careful, if he gets hit by something really strong, you know, at the edge, there is risk of him dying. But he hasn't really looked too uncomfortable this entire set. He's picking the right spots. He's picking decent defensive options and landing options.
Let's see what game 7 can do. He's trying to rack up the... Oh, missing the grab there. Nice. You know, he's actually got a lot of mileage out of that down smash on stage so far. Tarn looking for the up B, trying to end... Oh! Gets the win. Talking about the wind earlier, weren't you? You mentioned a win.
If a swordsman gets juggled in space and no one's around to hear it, does he make a sound?
That Roy definitely, he has weird sounds actually. He kind of honks like a goose sometimes. Did you hear it now? Yeah, now you heard
now
it.
I can't unhear it. Good back air once again coming out from Game 7. Just being very oppressive right now. Tarn hasn't really been able to you know, do much in the last few neutral exchanges. Down throw to up air will connect as the 2-2.
2-2 into a taunt. Well played by Game 7 A1, holding on to his first stock that entire time. I gotta say, it looked like Lilat favored him a lot more in that Game 1. I like the down tilt of the ledge was an easy way to score an early stock, or score the first stock, and then he just kept the momentum going from there, man.
Yeah, the tilt of Lilat definitely already, you know, making Roy's recovery a little bit harder because of how his, you know, sometimes you're gonna overshoot, sometimes they might undershoot. So you really have to be very careful when playing on the stage. So, you know, Game 7 looks very comfortable. I'm happy he didn't switch off colors because this is actually my favorite Roy color.
Roy has amazing palettes in this game, actually. Like every single one of his colors is good. Like
I'm not a big fan of any character's green palette, but his green palette
his is nice. His is nice, yeah. But anyway, game 2 gonna be coming out on Town and City.
What do you think of a counter pick here?
Huh?
What do you think of a counter pick of the stage?
Oh, I thought you said, what do you think they are going to counter pick? I was like, well, if I had to guess, probably
Sorry, I'm in lag right now.
Oh, do you see that?
Oh my god.
You know, I like it because I think he couldn't take a stock. He didn't take a stock the first game, so getting the blast zones nice and close to the stage, probably helpful, very helpful for Roy. But game 7, he always steal stocks too.
He just did down throw to footstool there. I didn't know that was even a thing. So good on game 7.
Yeah, he's got knowledge, man. That's the thing you got to say about these low to mid-tier players who are pretty good at the game, is that they have a lot of knowledge of their own character and what they can get follow-ups on. They have to work for everything a little harder than
you essentially have to.
Yeah.
Like, you have to know your stuff as a low to mid-tier main, like you just said. Game 7 definitely showing he knows his stuff. Trying to get off this platform, though, see if Tarn can take advantage of it, but just forcing himself back to the ground. And that forward air could be.
That's going to do it, yeah, for sure. I mean, the dash attacks from Game 7, man, does he have to taunt, though?
Woo, I'm exhausted.
All right, first off, it's a Roy. Like, you know what I mean? Your Game & Watch, you guys should have respect for each other mutually, you know?
It's like my brother. We're both from the same gaming franchise, but we were terrible for the game Smash game, excuse me.
Okay. Ooh, okay, I like this movement from Game 7. Nice catch, though, by Tarn. Getting the up B. Close to the blast zone. Still not enough, though.
You see Game 7 starting to play with his food a little bit. But he's going to lose his stock for it right there. Tarn hitting air into jab to forward air.
Tarn saying, here's me. Great reminder. A nice little forward air to take that stock.
Head low at me.
Nair, into another Nair, into a forward air, but he got caught with the win from the up air from Game & Watch, so he went all the way to the top.
Wow, just going to land in that up smash right there.
You can't contest that move. It's like impossible. He's like an intangibility on his head. You just can't come down on top of it, so.
How does a piece of paper be intangible?
He puts a bucket on his head. He puts the diving helmet on.
Ah, you're right.
That's what it is.
Never hit a scuba helmet before, it hurts.
Yeah, for sure.
There you go, but Tarn definitely got himself right back in the thick of things right here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was a hard punish waiting to happen right there. Hits him with
The chair, dude. Oh, that's gonna be it. That's game. Yeah, he took his jump.
And my inner JR fishing for a reference right there, but I got nothing. I'm not the wrestling aficionado. As Game 7, A1 moves on.
You can see how, dude, he took a huge sigh of relief after that because he taunted. He was up a lot, and then slowly but surely, Tarn was bringing it back big time. And, you know, he could have easily thrown that game away. There's nothing